Hey, what's up YouTube? Been a little while since I made a video, but I've been kind of reinvigorated to get back into the hobby with the introduction of the RadioMaster here. There's been a lot of unboxings and high-profile guys reviewing this radio since they received it, but I just wanted to point out a couple things that I noticed, things that I was looking for on their reviews that I didn't really get the answer to, but now that it's here, I just wanted to show some things. So the first thing that a few people were talking about is a supposed grid pattern on the screen, and they were wondering if that grid was part of the touch screen. This might be hard to see. You can see it in real life. Hopefully the camera's going to pick it up. But you can see, if I get the light right, there you go. You can see a grid pattern on the screen right there, and so it's just the protector. Now, the protector actually that was for shipping. And you can see mine has the little tab hanging right here, perhaps on those special review units with the engraved buttons for the reviewers. Maybe their screen protector was like well tucked in underneath the casing and they couldn't tell that it was a removable screen. I haven't peeled it off yet, but you can see right there that fine pattern of a grid on there. So that's not part of the touch screen, that's just the protector. As far as the scroll wheel, here's a detailed image of the scroll wheel. This is a metal scroll wheel. The clicking action is down here towards the bottom, but it feels really nice. Each little detent of the position as we roll it, it's very minor. I wouldn't say it's a very strong feeling, but you can tell that it's clicking over one time each. And we'll see how it goes on the screen in just a second here. I'm going to power up the radio. I've already set my S2 knob to be the volume knob in the global functions. So there have been some concerns that maybe the speaker is not very loud. So I'm going to power it up and we'll see when it announces OpenTX how loud it is. I do have this turned all the way up at the moment.
Welcome to OpenTX. Throttle warning.
And I do have a switch set to just play a sound.
Macro mode on. Macro mode on.
So it's not very powerful, but I'd say it's probably about as loud as my QX7 was. I know on the old Tyrannus there was an upgraded speaker that people bought, usually from eBay. Maybe once I take this apart, there'll be a way to upgrade the speaker to a little bit better quality. Now back to the operation of this roller. We'll go ahead and get into a area with something to roll through. We'll just see here. One push. So it's easy to still do some skips once in a while. I'm trying to just only do one at a time. And as far as the beeps not being very loud from the speaker, I do have the beeps turned down. But it's pretty much one push of the wheel and it only selects one item. But see, right there, I just did two by mistake. So it does still happen. I don't know how it was on the jumper, but I'd say this one's pretty easy to control. I don't have any crossfire, but that's just the one I selected. So anyway, that was the scroll wheel. Another feature of this radio that was an improvement over the jumper is the larger battery bay. So here's the cover, and I was curious if this was a little punch out where you could run a like a main power cable out if you had to power a crossfire module or some other sort of module. So as it came to me, it was already covered with this foam to hold the battery pack in, or hold the battery tray in. These are 18650s. So maybe if I were to yank this foam off, we would see that this is maybe a removable plug, but if you look real close, let's just real focus on it. It looks like it's molded in there. It does not look like it pops out. As long as we have the battery tray open. So there's the 18650s. I bought a couple 21700s to fit in there, make a pack, so you can see how much room you'll still have. Not enough for a 3-cell pack. I don't think think it runs on that voltage anyway, but whatever the next size up from these, you might be able to get them to fit. There's the clearance with the lid. So you might not be able to close the lid if you went with any batteries larger than a 21700. So anyway, those were a couple of the things I was concerned about getting this radio. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below, and I'll try to answer it as best I can for you. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and hit that bell, thumbs up if you enjoyed any of this answers about the radio. And as you might view on my channel, hit subscribe, and I'll be making more videos soon. Thank you very much.